Hello, welcome to this Pick a Pile reading from Thoughtful Tarot. It's going to be for the next 3 months. I have three cards here for you. So pick a card or pick more than one card, depending on what resonates with you. First card is Milk and Honey, and it has the Jera rune with the axe charm. The second card is Round and Round. It has the Anzos rune with portal. And the third card, Unfinished Symphony, has the Ingles rune and the Rose charm. So close your eyes and take a deep breath and try and feel into it. Try and feel which one resonates with you. Be back in a moment. Hello, Pile 1, welcome back. You've chosen this card. It's the Milk and Honey card with the Jera rune and the axe. So the Jera rune is about the idea of the year. It's time cycles, and it's the idea of reaping rewards. We have the axe here, which looks like it's protection, I would say, although not physical protection. I think this might be more about spiritual protection in the land of milk and honey, which is a land we'd all like to live in, I think. 5 and the 1 is a 6, so that's about balance. And I took some cards earlier, some oracle cards for you. And I got Charity, Achievement, Trust in Divine Detours, Compassion, and In the Hand. The universe is your partner. So it looks here to me like you have created, using the axe, or you could have created a wonderful place of milk and honey for some people by using charity in some way, and it's been a great achievement. So this could be absolutely anything, so take it as it resonates. It's something that you've done that has been an amazing achievement, and now you've come to a time. This is a 6 and a 1 message, from a direct message from Spirit saying trust in divine detours. So it's about to change. Something's about to change in this situation. Here. So in this situation, you've had a lot of compassion. You've been very charitable, and it looks like you've made a high achievement in some way. Sorry if I just knocked the microphone then. So it looks like possibly you might have to leave the land of milk and honey if that's where you are, because you've been taken on a detour for some reason. This could be because you're looking for something new. Maybe you feel you've done everything that you can do in this situation, or maybe the situation's just gone as far as it can go for everybody, and it's time for it to change. It's a 5 and a 1, so it's achieved balance. This achievement is in the 10th house, so it's reached. This number 10 is a number of the end of a cycle. So something could have, it was something that happened, so a project you were working on, could be any kind of project. It could be a project of being, the kids have grown up and left home. So you think that was a project, you achieved that. It could be working for a charity, and that project is finished. You've created this lovely place of balance and protection, and now it looks like the universe is asking you to move on. And this card here, the universe, is your partner. I'm reading these cards upside down, so I'm stuttering a bit. So in the hand, something is about to drop into your hand. Let me just check those cards are all up. Yeah. So something, and 3 and a 1, number 4, it's something to do with stability. Something is about to drop into your hand. Something that will take you by surprise and will take you on a detour. So I'm going to take 4 cards from this tea leaf deck. Yeah. So we have dogs getting together with friends. Getting together with friends. Vase, secret admirer. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And Quill, get back to the basics. Okay. With them, I'm going to take 4, probably more than 4 actually. Probably quite a lot more than 4. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so the first card, Father of Wands. So that's the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is very dynamic. It's dynamic energy. It doesn't have a gender. It could be male or female, but it's definitely masculine energy. It's an energy that gets things done. It's exciting. So it looks like you're going at this new thing that's dropping into your hand. It looks like you're really taking it on board and going for it. Secret admirer, I think this could be that, you could be headhunted by somebody who has seen how much of a good job you did on this one. Get back to the basics. So, when you achieve something, it's done and it's rolling along nicely. You might want more of a challenge. So you want to get back to the basics with a new project and a chance to build it up. Getting together with friends. You may have some kind of friendship group involved with, this kind of work in some way, or, if it's just your friends, if it's a coffee morning with friends, somebody could tell you something, give you some information that can lead you into this new thing. Saying here, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So whatever it is, you're on the right path. It's the right thing to be doing. So compassion here tells me that whatever this was, you have a compassionate nature, which is probably the main, because it's coming up in the cards. It's an aspect of your success that is very important, and I think you're being told here to take that forward with you. Make sure that whatever it is that you're doing is something that requires compassion in some way. So the next card we have is the Eight of Cups. So this is walking away from this old situation towards something new. The broken cups in this deck, it just means that, you know, you're walking away and that's it. It's over. It's finished. You know, there's no going back. But, you know, looks like it's a good thing. Then we have the Sun. So you're very happy, very excited with this. It's hitting the right spot. You feel like, you know, something that you really needed. You needed a new challenge. The Mother of Cups is the Queen of Cups. So again, in this situation, this compassion, it is something that is part of you. It's part of your, it's what makes you great at what you do. So whatever it is, whatever field you're in, you know, it could be absolutely anything. When you bring this energy of compassion to it, it takes it to another level. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. So Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So you're not only compassionate, you're very down to earth and practical as well. So you have these qualities that can get anything done, really. So this is saying that you are a person of high achievement. You know, you've done it before and you will do it again. We have the Emperor. So this Emperor energy is taking charge. It's about being structured. You have this card as well, which the Queen of Pentacles is about, you know, structure in the material world, which, you know, like a day by day, step by step thing that gets things done over time. We have the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, and it's coming right on top of this Sun card. So this is going to be a really good move for you, pile one. It's going to be successful. And we have the Daughter of Pentacles. So that's the Page of Pentacles here. So it's, even though it's something that you've done before, you are bringing a new idea into it, like a new way of doing it. Maybe you're going to take what you learned from this and you're going to bring it in and apply it to this new situation, this new job, this new situation, this new project. So I'm going to take one more card for you from this Work Your Light Oracle deck. And you have Soul Family. So you're being guided towards, it says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So you're being guided towards this soul tribe, this new family, this new, you know, working family, or, you know, it could be anything. It could be, you know, take it as it resonates. It could be some kind of relationship that you've worked on in some way and you've brought it to fruition, and this will bring a new family in for you. It could be absolutely anything. So just take it as it works with you in your life. Getting together with friends, so that's, you know, you're calling your tribe, getting together with your tribe. So that's what I have for you, pile one. It's a lovely reading. So like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Welcome back, pile two. So pile 2, you've chosen round and round, and the Angus rune, and the I need to keep my face close to the mic. I keep moving away without realizing it. So we've got the Anzus rune, sorry, and inspiration, wisdom, and understanding, and we have the portal. So it's strange that this came out in this way with the this circle. So it's like as if you've been in a place where you've been going round in a circle, and then you've gone through this portal, and the circle has become a spiral. So you're spiraling upwards, and the Anzus rune, inspiration, wisdom, and understanding. It's like you've reached a place of advancement, elevation in some way. And the 2 and the 5, this is a direct message from Spirit to send you on your way, basically. And I took some cards for you earlier. So we have Venus in Capricorn with convention. We have Jupiter in Sagittarius with principle. We have hollow bone with teachability. And we have whale spirit, trust the great mystery. And we have this trust card as well. So it's about trusting something here. It's about trusting that you can go from this flat circle into this spiral, and you can elevate, you can move up, move on in some way. Convention is about doing things. Sagittarius is, sorry, Capricorn is quite, it can be very fixed, Capricorn, doing things the same way. It's very earthy. So, I think that maybe that's keeping you a bit trapped. I think you need to move out of this situation here where you seem to be trapped, and you need to move through your circle into the spiral. The principle is Jupiter in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is adventurous, so just be a bit, go through this archway here, and maybe just be more adventurous. Maybe start working outside the box more, outside this box, in order to move forward or move upwards or whatever it is. This hollow bone here, 2 and 8 is a 10. So you're going to get to a situation where things will move on one way or the other. So it would be better for them to move on in a way of growth. Basically, we've got the number 9 here, and we've got the number 10. So this is how the situation will end, and you will either end it in this way, but you have the opportunity here somewhere to go through this archway, to raise yourself up with this number 9, leading towards the end of the situation, leading you towards going, either staying on this circle or going through as a portal and becoming a spiral. So the hollow bone is teachability. So you can learn how, even if it goes against your nature, you can learn this. So find ways, maybe watch a few videos, or read some books about it. I don't know, just find some ways that will help you to innovate whatever way that you need to do to get from this situation to this spiral. Whale spirit, trust in the great mystery. So, the universe has a plan for you, and you just need to trust it. So if you're being guided towards doing something, obviously I have to say here, use your discretion. Don't do anything, daft or dangerous. But if you're being led towards something that you're a bit afraid of because it's a little bit out of the box and you don't normally work that way, then maybe trust it, investigate it, and then maybe trust it if it looks safe. If it just feels a bit uncomfortable, if it's taking you out of your comfort zone, then, but it's a safe thing, then maybe, learn lessons from the past. Maybe you need to just take that step and move forward, because you've got this trust card here as well. So, this is being the universe is shouting at you to have some trust. Then we have I'm going to take 4 of these cards from Tea Leaf Tarot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. We've got the month of November. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. But that could be, that doesn't have to have a gender. It could be just masculine or feminine. Sorry, it could be feminine energy. And we have Cat, a two-faced friend. So be careful. If you're going for advice to somebody, make sure it's somebody that you can trust, or make sure it's not if you're talking about maybe changing a job in some way, be careful who you discuss it with in case they go back to your employers or whatever, or they pass it on to somebody that doesn't need to know that information until you've actually positively decided to do something. Okay, so I'm going to take some tarot cards. So we have 2 cards stuck together. We have the 8 of Swords. So you are kind of trapped in some situation. You are ready for a move. You're inside this chrysalis about to turn into a butterfly. And there's a way out there. So, be aware. Be aware that there's something coming in for you. Something's about to change. And it can be a really good change. We've got the 2 of Cups. Now this is a relationship of some kind. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. So this could be about taking a new step in love. This, maybe you're very conventional with regard to love, and maybe it's you've met somebody who's completely different, and it would require you to change a bit. It would require you to spread your wings a little, but be careful who you discuss it with. And it looks like it's something to do with the month of November. We have the Son of Wands. So this is the Knight of Wands. That's a fast-moving knight. It's exciting. It could mean a younger person. This could be somebody, in the romance, it could be somebody a bit younger than you. It could be somebody who's moving from somewhere else towards you. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe in the past you've gone through a situation where you felt a lack. You wanted blessings. You wanted things in your life, but you were too afraid to move out of this box, or through this circle to that spiral of growth, and it's kept you stuck in this position. and now you're being offered something. Trust the universe, trust the great mystery. There's something here that could be bringing in an opportunity that would bring fantastic change in for you, pile 2. We have 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands, this is transformation, moving on. You've come out of the chrysalis. You've become a butterfly. Isn't it great that you got those 2 cards? So, if this is, this is what you want. You don't want this. You want this. But in order to have this, you need to change this. The Son of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, this is a slow moving knight. So this is saying, don't try to do things too fast. Do things in a slow, step-by-step way so that you don't get out of balance. Do it gently. What's this one again? Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So it looks like, you are willing to make this change, the change that you need. Just take it slowly and you'll be fine. There we go, the Star. So that's healing all this stuff. It's healing whatever's been holding you back, and it's bringing you to this amazing place. This going through this portal into this new life, this elevating yourself into a position that you've always wanted to have. So whether it's a relationship, a romantic one, whether it's a good friend, maybe if it's a good job that you were too afraid to go to, because that's the 2 of Cups could be like an emotional connection with something that really satisfies you, or it could be even a new home, something that resonates with that soulmate energy, the right place to be. So take this as it resonates, and look at this hopeful card, and gain the strength, the energy that you already have. You just need to take a step out of your comfort zone, out of this box. I'm going to take one more card for you from this Work Your Light Oracle deck. That fell out. So we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So that's it, pile 2. This is about taking care of your needs, your needs and desires in a way that you are nurturing yourself. You're making yourself happy. Don't stay in a place where you're unhappy because you are worried about stepping out of the box and becoming a little bit unconventional to get to where you need to be. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope it resonates. If you enjoy the reading, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe share with somebody who you feel it might help. And take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile 3. Welcome back. So you've chosen the Unfinished Symphony with the Ingus rune, which is about growth and change. It's a seed, and it kind of talks about home's hearth, and the rose here is about love, and we have Unfinished Symphony. So something, maybe it's to do with romance in some way, something that looks as though it's finished but it isn't actually. So I prepared some cards. We have criticism with Venus in Scorpio. No, Mars in Scorpio, sorry. We have vision the sun in Pisces. We have lost one of my cards. We have family. We have joyful muse. And we have scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. So, pile 3, unfinished symphony. Something looks like it's ended. We've got the number 10 here. Something looks like it ended, but it's an unfinished symphony, so it hasn't ended at all. There's still something going. Just try and get closer to the mic. There's something going on that's not quite over. There's still a seed here with this Ingles rune. There's growth, change, and Home's Hearth makes me think that something is gonna, like that you're coming home to something, or something's coming home to you, and there's love in this place because something's unfinished. There's still something left in this situation for you. I have this criticism card here with there might be people. It's a card of it's in the 6th house. It's there could be people around you. See this finger pointing here at this person. There could be people around you criticizing you, maybe for going back to a situation, going back to a place, going back to a job. Just somebody doesn't like it. Somebody, people are pointing the finger, or somebody's pointing the finger. But it looks like you've got a bigger vision than that. Now, your vision is greater than theirs. You will know the situation better than they do, and you can make your own decisions about this. So don't have any truck at all with that finger, because there's something not quite over. This family card here is it's making me think that whoever this person is that's coming back could be somebody you've known since childhood, or you could be moving back home to where you were as a child with this family card. There's something about youth and family connections within this situation, whether it, as I say, take it as it resonates, whether it's a job or a person, or a place, a home, like a house in a certain area, whatever it is. Something is not finished, and you know it, and you've got that vision there. So take absolutely no notice of any pointing fingers. And the thing that's making you why this is the thing, it's on your mind because you've been inspired by some kind of joyful muse. So it could be a happy memory of some sort. Something really happy and joyful is taking you back in your mind's eye to this situation, this person, whatever. Or somebody could have contacted you, and now you're in your mind's eye, you're thinking, oh, that was a good time. I had a great time with that person, even though it didn't work out. And maybe it didn't work out because it's an unfinished symphony. Okay, and then we've got Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. So the magic in this situation will bring about the desired result for you, if that's what you want. If it's something that, often when we're doing these readings, you know, people might think, oh, well, you know, it's easy to say it's going to happen, the magic goes through you and you can create this, that, and the other. It's not that easy. And no, of course it isn't. But this card is just telling you that magic can work through you. So it's up to you how you approach this. And you know, only you know about the situation. I don't know about the situation. So it's how you work it and how you deal with it, whether you really want it, whether it's a good idea, whether this joyful muse is just sometimes, you know, we look back and things are happy when at the time we weren't really that happy. So it's down to you, pile 3, how you interpret this. But this card is telling you that magic works through you, and it absolutely does if you go about it in the right way, or if it's right in some way, if it's the right thing. You know, if you are approaching everything in a balanced, you know, if you know, there's no point saying you can go back to something if the other person doesn't want it. That's not going to happen, is it? You know, magic's not going to make that happen. It's, you know, it's a it has to be like a situation where it's possible for everyone. You know, or you know, the job, you might want that job, and you know, it might be available, but you know, you can't, magic works through you, but you know, there are other things involved as to whether or not you can have that job. So I hope I'm being clear about this, but you know, it just makes me think here that all things are possible. So we're going to take 4. I hope that didn't sound like a lecture. I didn't mean it to. 4 cards from this pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So we've got chain of events that will affect your life. We have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. So, you know, as in all things, you know, it's not plain sailing. You know, it requires action on your part, for sure. Hammock, you know, it requires action, but this makes me think that it shouldn't be rushed. It should be something that's done in a very non-pushy kind of way. The chain of events, so once something has started, or once one step is taken, then things are going to really, chain of events will probably take over, and it just wants you to persevere, maybe until you get to that point where, you know, the chain of events can be put into motion. So it might be difficult at first, but just persevere. So I'm going to take some tarot cards for you. We have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. It's, you know, having been through a few trials really to get to where you are, where you can now take a breath. It's also, you know, because you're nearing the end of whatever it is, can also be putting up barriers. So, you know, make sure you don't have any barriers in place. If this is what you really want, you know, don't prevent it from happening because of old wounds. If it's what you really want and it seems a good thing, then maybe give it a chance. We've got strength, so yeah, definitely you have the strength and the willpower to do this, to make this happen in some way. But sometimes we can make things happen by letting things come to us. So be discerning. Don't be pushy. I think to be pushy in this situation would be the wrong thing to do. Daughter of Wands is the Page of Wands. So this is the Page of Wands is a passionate new beginning. So it looks like, there could be, if you want it, there could be a new beginning to this, whatever it is. It's there, the energy is there, and the strength and the willpower is there as well for you. We've got the Three of Cups. That's really nice. That's celebration, get-togethers, good times, basically. Good times with friends. We have the Four of Swords. So along with all this, I think this is making me think that it's like if this is meant to be, this will not require you to push. So this card here, this Four of Swords, is making me think, see this this bright light here on this little lamp. It's about, as if to say that connection will happen in its own time if it's right. So don't push, even if you really want to. Let it come to you. We have the Nine of Swords. So this could create a lot of worry for you, but it's only temporary. It's just a nightmare, like a nightmare situation for you, because you're probably anxious. You could be very anxious about this, but try and stay in this Four of Swords energy as much as you possibly can. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So that's a kind of it's working things out, it's moving things on. Pentacles are time, so give it a bit of time to work through, for things to work through and land in the right place regarding this situation, whatever it is. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. There we go. This is a strong new beginning that's going to take a little bit of time to work through. Stay calm, rested. Don't get into this energy of the Nine of Swords if you can possibly help it. Don't be anxious because it's looking very positive. The Hermit. So yeah, go within. Examine the way you're feeling. If you get to this stage here of being anxious, then meditate and calm yourself down in some way. And there's the Death card. So things will change. Eventually the change will happen. It will situation will move on to what it's going to become. I'm going to take one more card for you from the Light Seers Tarot. Not the Light Seers Tarot, I'm sorry, the Work Your Light Oracle. So the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you, not to you. So this situation here is, look, we've got the rose again. Isn't that amazing? So I think this is a lovely situation. I really hope that you can make whatever it is happen. But just remember that it's happening for you, not to you. So this process that you're having to go through, the process that's asking you to stay calm, Don't get into your head worrying about things. Don't try to push things to completion. Let things come to you. So it's teaching you about this process, and that process will be something that stays with you. It will be a really good lesson learned. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. Please like and share if you enjoyed the reading, and subscribe if you haven't done already. So bye for now, and I'll speak to you again soon.